Greetings, fellow humans, and welcome to my channel. Watch as I turn this into a functional studio in the most cost-effective way possible. Without me getting too much into the weeds, you first must understand how sound travels. Sound travels in all directions, and it bounces off of shit. So what you need to do to prevent that is through either diffusion or absorption. Take a look at that acoustic panel that's on the wall there. It's one that you're probably all familiar with. But for this type of acoustic panel, you're getting a 2-for-1 deal. Yeah. As you can see, it's diffusing where the sound is redirected somewhere else instead of back the direction that it came from. Absorption is just what it is. The sound gets sucked into something and it just doesn't come back out. It doesn't allow it to go anywhere else, or it reduces the reflection to a point to where it can die out. So those are the two things that you want to have for your space, to treat your space, because it's all about treatment. If you don't have good treatment, you could have the best gear in the world, or even the most expensive gear in the world, but if you got shitty treatment, it don't make a difference. You're not going to hear what you think you're hearing. You're just going to hear a bunch of different reflections that comes from the sound bouncing off of shit. Speaking of treatment, yo, are you tired of people dancing in your tracks like this? When they should be dancing in your shit like this? Yeah! Ooh-wee. Get it, Karen. You don't know he with a free. Oh. So have no fear. I can mix and master your tracks for one set price. Just contact me at any one of my social media sites. Now back to what I was saying before. For this episode, we're gonna make our own acoustic panel. So right here what we have is some asphalt board. Asphalt board can be used for soundproofing as well as insulation. You can get them for about $18 or so down at the Home Depot. The materials we're gonna need a drop cloth, hot glue gun, teacher scissors, and a measuring tape. And then also some power tools so we can cut this thing in half. Now, this sheet right here is an 8x4, and fortunately they put a nice little mark in the middle to show you the halfway mark. So I'm just gonna cut all the way down here, right down that line that they made for us, perfect down the center. After which, I should be left with 2 halves, each of 8x2.
Oh God, no, not booty. Oh God, don't look at it, Precious. It's too beautiful to look at. Don't look at it.
Now once that's cut, we're gonna go ahead and get our drop cloth, which is 9x12, and we're gonna go ahead and cut that in half. The method I use here, cut along the seam, take your one of your halves and you just lay it flat out. And then we're going to take another half of the asphalt board. We're going to place that on top of our drop cloth, our canvas drop cloth. Next, we're going to take the hot glue gun and we're going to fold over the edges. Careful, because this thing is hot.
Ow!
So anyway, once you've hot glued your edges, you want to trim off a little corner there into a nice square, and then proceed to do the sides as well. Now, when you go to the opposite side, you want to make sure you pull it nice and taut, so that way your opposite side's flat. Rinse and repeat, and then you should have something that looks like this. All hot glued down, corners looking as nice as you can get. Flip it over, your opposite side's gonna be flat. Don't worry about the marks in the dirt, because now we're gonna paint. Now that we prep for paint, you can have the choice of just doing a solid color, or you can make something dope. You know me, I'm gonna make something dope.
Yep.
To see what design that I put on these acoustic panels, tune into the next video. If you found this video helpful, hit like or subscribe. Until next time, alright then.